In a split second, you could ruin your future, injure or kill others, and tear a hole in the heart of everyone who loves you. That is a quote by Sharon Height, and she was a victim of a texting and driving accident. That quote was obtained from www.quotedground.com. And today, I want to talk about DWI. And no, I'm not talking about driving while intoxicated. I'm talking about a different type of DWI known as driving while intoxicated. Um, Today, we will discuss texting and driving and how it impacts your life as well as others. Information obtained from www.edgarsnyder.com gives the statistic that one out of every four car accidents is caused by texting and driving. And some more information that I read up on from www.textanddrivingsafety.com states that a text usually takes about 5 seconds of your attention, and traveling 55 miles per hour, um, you can travel the distance of a football field in 5 seconds. You may think 5 seconds is not a lot of time, but if you think about the distance of a football field, that's 100 yards, and that's a good amount of distance to travel without paying attention to the road. I mean, anything could be in front of you. The road could curve. It could be another car stopped ahead of you. It could be someone crossing the road, a pedestrian crosswalk. But you wouldn't see that if your attention was taken away for 5 seconds. So I want to transition into the problem associated with texting and driving. I think it begins with impatience and a little bit of curiosity as well. And curiosity can sometimes lead us down a dark path. Depending on what the situation is, and getting that text while you're driving and seeing that phone light up. That curiosity tells us, well, let me see who it is, or it could be an emergency, and next thing you find yourself in an accident that could have been avoided. Um, Texting causes 6 times more accidents than drunk driving, and being distracted is the key to those accidents. Now I want to transition into the solution for the problem of being impatient and texting while driving because your curiosity. Um, One solution that I came up with is put your phone on silent or use your car's Bluetooth. You may say my car doesn't have Bluetooth technology. So what am I supposed to do now? Or you may say, well, if I put my phone on silent, what if I get an important call or get an important text that I really need to see? Well, just think about it. If you do entertain that message, or you see your phone light up, and for that split second you look away to your phone, um, you don't know what's ahead of you. And then the next thing you know, you've caused an accident that could have been avoided if you would have pulled over or waited till you made a stop to check your phone. And with the Bluetooth technology, if you sync your phone through your car's Bluetooth technology, um, and you have a text that comes in, you can tell that person to call you, or you could call that person through your Bluetooth without taking your eyes off the road or even taking your hands off of the steering wheel. Most of the times, all the buttons that you would need to perform that function are right there on the steering wheel. So, um, another thing I want to talk about is a blog that I read from Dilbert.com, um, titled "How to Stop Teens from Texting and Driving." The author, Scott Adams, stated that he believed that an app should be created that will detect when the car is in motion and when the texting capabilities are activated. And what it will do is it will send a message to the parents or to the significant other that the texting is the ability to text is activated and the car is in motion. And then he was also talking about another app that would just totally shut the texting capabilities down while the car is moving. Um, and I say, that would be a good idea maybe for teens, but us as adults, we should be able to take the responsibility to, put those phones down and really pay attention to the road, because when you're behind the wheel, you know, it's not only your life at stake when you're not paying attention. It's someone else's life as well, and that would not be fair to them, for you to cause an accident with them and and potentially injure them. So. Um, Now I want to talk about the benefits of paying attention to the road and not engage in texting while driving. Um, just imagine if every car, every person that was driving, just ignored paying attention to the road and decided to text while driving. It would be total chaos. It would be accidents everywhere. People would be hurt. It would really be a sad situation. So if we could turn things around and get everybody aware of how dangerous texting and driving is, we could potentially decrease the amount of accidents that occur because of texting and driving. Okay. So in conclusion, I want to say, let's work together. Let's work as a team in eliminating texting and driving. If you're that person driving, go ahead and put that phone on silent or put it away where you can't even get to it until you get somewhere where it's safe, or you're not driving, or you pull over. If you just have to make that call, if or you have to send that text, go ahead and pull over to somewhere safe and send that text or make that call properly. Or if you're the passenger and you see the person that is driving the vehicle is, constantly fumbling with their phone or trying to text while drive, let them know, hey, well, this is my life you're playing with, and, I don't appreciate, you texting and driving, keep us safe while you're driving. And so I want to leave you with this quote from buzzquotes.com, by Arthur Henderson. Um, the tools that are driving mankind toward unity and peace are deep seated and powerful. There are material and natural as well, moral and intellectual.